And here we are. This is the Cybergamer upper bracket quarterfinal game between Erase and SICK6. Should be a pretty good game. Looking at the lineups, we've got Twiddy, Oxy, Olber, Clown, Squid, and Freeze coming up against Tony, Clarky, SA, Vank, Snatix, and Player. And it's going to be Erase on the attack. They are making some moves towards main. It looks like a nice kill coming towards Olber just on the respawn. So they have the respawn of Axis very, very early. No artilleries or strikes of any kind coming in. So the defense are going to be okay at the moment. The rifle grenade coming from Clown, heading towards this side area. It does take one down, it looks like. A few kills coming in for both teams. As players going to get in quite a few kills on this main area, it looks like. But again, Axe is going to respawn in. This isn't going to be too big a deal. Twitty is playing the engineer on the tank area. I think he's pretty experienced at this position. And a lot of mines on this main area. They're not going to have a mine at back. Nade comes in from Player on main. They're slowly going to be able to clear this out. Oxy's rotating from the back area. And they're probably going to free up the side for a nice little push from allies here. Clown is in position to get that rifle nade off. Team kill comes in from Squid onto Freeze. Rifle grenade from Clown. Maybe gets that gib in after Twitty picks up that kill. Gonna watch Tony try and push in this main area. He's gonna have a couple of mines to deal with. Nice rifle grenade. Yeah, Clown actually goes onto a teammate's mine there. And, it looks like Vank's having some lag issues. Looking at his ping, does seem fine. He just seems to be warping around a little bit. So there we just spec him. He's jumping every now and again. Must be. Hopefully that's not the same him the way he's playing. As Erase are making some really good progress at this tank. They need an engineer. We saw them do this before, where they completely cleared out the tank. Tony is in position though. He is going to get the build onto tank, and oh no, he's got no charge. Horrible situation. No charge on the rifle. He should have just sat around the tank though. Yeah, the build maybe is going to come in nose. Freeze is going to be able to kill him, pushing back across. This SA is the only engineer alive. And he's going to need that medic backup from Vank. Oh, nice nade. Clarky's going to be able to get in the revive. No idea how much charge is left on it. They need to get the revive in. Doesn't get the revive in. He actually taps out. And that was SICK6 getting very lucky. We saw SA move in very, very quickly towards that tank without much backup, and he got killed by a mine. And we saw this exactly the same situation for Erase the other day, where they were putting on really good early pressure and didn't get the tank, and then they just got full held at tank. And I really hope we don't see the same today, because that was horrendously boring. Full holds at tanks aren't great fun to watch. I don't mind seeing full holds, but you want to see, you know, some other actions. Fight. Nice double rifle grenade from Clown on side area. And a nade. You saw that nade on the pause just go towards Vank. He didn't do anything about it. Nice play from Twitty. He is going to get taken out though. The respawn does come in. And he's going to just push across to get these mines down on the main area. Right, and the rifle grenade does go straight over his head. I'm going to just go free camp just to see what's happening. Twitty did get pushed into his own nade. Nice grenade from Player. Nearly gets the give on to Twitty as well. And this main area has been opened up a little bit. The allies will be able to make some push on main and side. Here comes Tony. Here comes a double medic push as well. The engineers, they need to get this now. There can't be any excuse. Oh, this is just, again, no engineer SMG in position. And SICK6 somehow holding on. And this is just like poor play. Oh, the team kills though. That is horrendously poor play. Oh my gosh. Oh no. They've repaired the tank. SA did push in, and the kills on main were really, really good. They need to get the damage in on this tank though. Nades on the respawn just all coming in, and it's gonna be damaged. Amazing play from SICK6, but Erase not really getting past their tank stage. Jinx seemingly. Another double rifle grenade from Clown is gonna just fend off the guys trying to push in, and see Oxy going down back as well. He's gonna give up the back position. Vank is gonna be able to push up. Tony again. Look how clear it is. They're not moving in for this tank build. They finally get it. They finally, the curse has been lifted. Hallelujah. As they get the tank away. That is, they must be quite relieved at that because it's been horrible. That's basically been the last 20 minutes of me watching Erase on Gold Rushes, them trying to get this tank. They got full held against Dragons the other day. And now they got held for 5 minutes at tank. They had so many opportunities. The barrier build has already been done by the Axis. That was pretty quick. The plant was nearly coming in from SA, but he didn't have much backup. He was pretty much all by himself. And now they're pushing towards the barrier area. Double artillery from Blair though, really nice. He placed that up on the upper area. The push from allies now coming in. The respawn of Axis, nice double landmine from Twitty, nicely placed on that corner. SA's gonna be able to get in the plant though, and we're gonna see if the Axis can push towards it to try and get the defuse. I'll try and pick up Twitty. He is an engineer. Here he is. It's gonna be Clown and Twitty pushing towards the defuse. Oh, nice play, really nice play. And that team kill was just made it a little bit easier. They might be able to get a rebuild on this barrier though if they can destroy the tank. The tank is being rebuilt right now. The barrier rebuild could come in. Nice play, and it does not come in. Woo. Really, really nice play by SA. He managed to jump on that tank, take down both the engineers, and move the tank in at the same time. This is a bit more like it from Erase. They're going to be able to get to this last stage now. Took them quite a while to get the tank, but now that they've got things going, now that they've got past the curse stage, they're going to be able to open up the bank. They're going to try and push across. They need to get that goal in the back of the truck as quickly as possible. They could still set a pretty good time. They could still set a sub 10-minute time if they pushed well. We haven't seen amazing performances from SICK6 just yet. They were just holding on at tank. I think it was more Erase's lack of confidence than anything. I'm going to pick up Olber at second arch. He's in a key position here. He's going to be able to give a lot of calls. And he's going to get off a lot of shots. He's taking quite a lot of damage there. Twitty's landmine sort of saved him there.
They have constructed a command post.
He's just having a little peek around. Going to get off a lot of shots at these guys under and on top of bridge. The third arch defense is fully set up. Insta-gib shot from Tony. That's going to have Olber out for 20 seconds. Really nicely played. And this third arch defense is going to have to hold on for this push. Ice propped over nade, but it's going to be two guys left. That landmine nicely placed. Going to take down two Twitty. Engineer King at the moment, getting a lot of kills in with those mines, helping out his team. Nice strike, a bit too centrally placed. I don't think that's going to hit anyone at the old MG. Clown's going to push down. He's going to take on Clark. He does take him down. And the crossfire holds on at third arch. Nice play by Tony again. He's going to get the medic out at the second arch. I'm going to destroy this name, but Zogus. Thank you very much for that follow, sir. We see the Panzer in the spawn. I'm going to go free cam for this. He does take down one. That's just going to be quite annoying. That's someone who is actually playing third arch. And the third arch defense looks like it's all down. Clown is the last man alive behind the bank. Oh no, he's actually in the bank. Nice play by Clown. And that's going to be the Axis holding on for another push. Clown's going very aggressive here. He obviously knows the respawn. Just going to be trying to see where they're pushing from, but third arch is completely down. Actually, Twitty manages to get in position. He's going to face up against 3 or 4 guys. He is destroyed. The guys coming out in at the back of bank now are going to have to try and hold off the push. They are going to get their hands on the gold. Nice give nade from player. And the gold is going to get taken any second now. I say it's going to be taken. Saw someone push in. So it must have been Squid in position in this corridor, taking him down. So nice play again from SICK6. They're going to push out this first arch. I did see a Panzer again, I think. It looked like it was maybe Snatics there, or maybe SA again. So again, yeah, SICK6 team managed to set up at this third arch. Gonna get the crossfire towards main. As we see the Erase players pushing towards this old MG area, and Twiddy, Clown, and Oxy holding strong. You need to overload them a bit stronger, more than that. They only had to deal with 2 or 3 guys there. Again, only 3 guys pushing towards this third arch. Lots of shots in. I'm not sure about the nade play here. Easy crossfire. SICK6 picking up 4 kills very, very quickly. And Erase starting to get maybe a bit frustrated. They're getting held off at the same stage for a very long time. And they're not really changing things up. They're doing the same thing over and over again. We saw them bring out the nice long-range rifle grenade from Tony. Does take down Squid in the bank. I think he got revived though. So we see a big push from Erase going across the middle. The third arch is down. Old MG defense has been destroyed. It's going to be Oxy at third arch though. One player has sneaked through. Don't know if they know he's here. He has managed to make it into the bank. Vank is going to maybe take this third arch defense by surprise. Really nice play from Vank. Does take down one guy at third arch. Maybe the guy at old MG as well. It's going to be Twiddy. Really, really well played from Vank. He took out both players at this old MG. And that's going to be only 2 guys alive. Squid manages... Oh, he got a lot of backup from Freeze there. And it's a 3-on-4 situation at least for allies. For about 10 seconds. The Axis respawn as well. There's one guy left. Nice nade from Squid. He's the last man standing inside the bank. Clown comes around to back him up as well. And Erase doing a good job to just try and break through. Just that last bit of the attack just doesn't seem to go in their way. They just seem to be getting shut down. But that play by Vank was really, really nice. I'm going to spec a little bit of Squid now. He's playing in the main bank area, getting in a lot of shots. And he's having a bit of a look around. I'm not sure what that was about. Lots of kills coming in for Erase though. Maybe on the respawn. Nice nade from Squid. Doesn't get it done. He's going to get in a lot of shots. He is the last man alive inside the bank. He takes down one. Tony does take him down on the respawn, I think. So he might be out for full. The SICK6 team is going very aggressive on their respawn. Tony with the goal inside the bank.
Objective taken.
They managed to dodge that mine. That's going to kill somebody, I'm sure. Nice grenade from Oxy. Doesn't get panzered. We saw the panzer hit the fence there. And Twiddy is going to push towards the bank. He is going to get rifle naded. There we go. Oh, but does take a lot of damage there. And SA really should get that pistol kill. He has backed off. SA is going to push towards third arch. And we're going to see what he can do. He's going to maybe make moves towards his teammate at the barrels. He's not taking any fire just yet. He's going to be taking fire from first arch. Surely no fire from the Axis. He's going to push onto the bridge. No Axis around. Lots of gunfire. He's so low health. And they have managed to get the truck. Can they set a time though? The barrier is all to be built. The truck is still moving forward. Nice play by Vank, but the barrier again still. The respawn of Axis only has to come in and just tap it. Nice work from Tony. Gets the truck just past the barrier. And that first stage really showing that it's hurt them a lot in terms of their time. It took them 5 or 6 minutes to get that first stage done. The truck's still moving though. Nice double panzer kill from Snatics. That should be enough maybe. No Albus in position on the tank. He does get the revive in on Twiddy. And the truck is still moving. They might set a time. I don't think they've got enough time though. If it's going to be a time, that Panzer, I don't know where that was going. Tried to, I don't know, hit the wall or hit an allied maybe. Clown got a bit unfortunate with that one. And it looks like they're going to set pretty much a 14-minute 50 time. It's a time, if they defend it, at least it won't be 1-1 rather than 2-0. So it's better than nothing. But that first stage really hurt them. It's going to be even closer than 14 minutes 50. It's going to be 14 minutes and 53. I'm going to bring up the scores. So we saw a disconnect from Squid there. Not sure what that was about. And we look at the damage and kills. Freeze doing really good job for the Axis team. And Player doing some great work for Allies as well. So really nice play by SICK6. They're just holding on every stage, being very frustrating. The Allies, though, I've said this when I watched the race when they played against Dragons. They just couldn't take the opportunity that was given to them on that tank stage. They were like maybe a minute and a half where they had so many opportunities to get that tank built and they just couldn't. And exactly the same situation had happened this time. Now I'm not one to blame anybody in these sort of situations, but I think SA as the SMG engineer needs to play much safer in those sort of situations. He has to get it done. If he gets killed, it's his fault. If he gets skibbed without getting revived, it's his fault because he's not in position. I mean, medics need to follow you, but you need to make sure medics are following you as well. And we saw him dive on a landmine once or twice as well, which didn't help. But now we're going to see Erase trying to get this done. They have a lot of time on the clock to defend. And see Tony doing some nice pushes down this back area. He's going to take down 2. Clarky does finish off the little spree. As he's actually going to spawn in at the back area as a medic. So could be a bit risky. Maybe opened up the back area. Nice play by Freeze, getting a lot of damage onto Snatic with just a pistol. And a lot of allies coming towards this side area. They're playing it safe, playing it slow. We see very aggressive play by Clarky. We see Vank pushing out as well. He's going to be able to get 1 kill. He does take down the second as well. Oxy gets dropped just before he respawns. So really nice play from Vank there. And the CP has been built by allies, so they have got a bit more respawn time. So a bit more recharge time, bit better recharge time. They haven't got a field up at the moment. They have actually got a FOP on main. He hasn't really done anything. I haven't seen any artilleries or strikes really hit anything yet. And that's going to help him out in terms of being able to get that spam down. The rifle as well. As Tony just wasn't expecting him to just walk inside there, but somehow kills them both. 180 rifle shot and the K43 called into action. But now Axis is set up on side. You see Snatics, and I think it is still Vank on side area. He's maybe going to get team naded. A nice rifle grenade by Tony. And SICK6 seems to be just trying to wait for that opening. And that could be it. Nice kill by Olber. Push up back. Nice work from Clarky. Does get the engineer gib. Really nicely played from Clarky. He gave his life for the engineer gib, and that was really important. You don't see that too often. If that engineer's gib, they can't build the tank. No matter if they kill you, they don't matter if they kill all of your team. As we saw in the last round, when SA got killed, they were just looking at the tank for it to get built. It just doesn't work that way. We have an Axis pause, a bit of a lag on Snatics, but we've already seen a 2.5, 3 minute time, a 3 minute defense nearly already. This is pretty good play, but we have quite a lot of allies in this side area. How many have we got? We've got 3. We've got an SMG engineer. And we've got Olber pushing towards main as a medic as well. So this could be really good for allies. They have taken over a very important area of the map especially at this first stage. I have to look at the respawn time. Erase have only just respawned back in. And more backup coming towards side as well. With Squid making moves. Sorry, had lags.
Yes.
Wait, sure, go 1 sec. So we're going to be starting very, very soon. We're going to see what these allies can do on this side area. We'll just check their health as well. So it looks like they're all pretty full health, maybe quite a bit of damage done onto Oxy, but he's a medic, he should be alright. Just hit himself up a little bit, or will he just push with his engineer? It's going to be down to down to Twiddy in this situation, whether he pushes, whether he waits it out. The Axes have only just respawned, so I doubt we'll see him go too aggressive. Those mines, though, look at that.
Prepare to fight.
It's going to be horrible for the Allied team. Really nicely positioned for that side attack. So we'll see what happens here. As we see Alba coming in towards the main as well. He's maybe going to just poke in. Going to shoot player maybe in the back. No, Alba has been killed. Really nice shot from Clarky from back. And the allies have been completely shut down. Oxy's the last man alive. Was already weakened originally. He's going to get in a couple of kills, but he's going to get shut down eventually. And that's really nicely played from Erase. They got 5 or 6 kills very, very quickly. And it really did look like SICK6 had that sort of situation in their hands. Nice rifle grenade from Clown. A preemptive rifle shot takes down the guy leaning on side. And more Erase. As SICK6 kills come in, no one's really picking up any sprees in this sort of situation. Back and forth until SICK6 get 3 kills very, very quickly. Twiddy is the last man alive. Sorry, the last engineer alive. He's on the build though. And that's enough. SA's landmine was so close to getting him. Whoever came in to shoot Twiddy nearly pushed him off the landmine in time. But I think Clown would have probably moved in for that tank build anyway. But they've managed to defend that for about 3 minutes 45 seconds. So about a minute and 15 seconds, a minute and a half less than what was defended against them. But if they can get a good second stage, this stage needs to be pretty good. They haven't got the barrier build yet, so that's going to be a problem. SICK6 did have quite a reasonable barrier build of a couple of minutes. You see them start moving quite aggressively. They're going to the next stage, SICK6. They're bypassing the barrier altogether. And that's pushing Erase back all the way back to the third arch, pretty much. Vanks pushing up into the side area. Nice double kill from Alba. I'm going to try and switch it across to him. He's being annoying under this CP area. And when you're really aggressive in this position, it's really hard to do anything. Lots of headshots from Alba. Really nicely paid. No one left to shoot against just yet. Clarky is pushed up. He does manage to take him down. Snatix gets the kill just in time so he can revive his teammate. But the SICK6 team have managed to, in all the confusion, just push the tank forward, get him to position. And they've also picked up 5 kills really, really quickly. They're going to be able to push into the bank area as well. Unlucky rifle grenade from Clown. Makes someone fly across their spawn. Double grenade at the bank from Freeze, and it looks like Freeze is going to be able to pick up the objective. He's just going to push across the courtyard. No one really slowing him down. He's not going to take any shots. He's going to push towards the truck. And I think with this sort of time left on the clock, unless they can get some incredible barrier build here and defense, this is going to be a first map win for SICK6. Well deserved as well. Erase looked very, very poor. If I was going to play against Erase right now, I would pick Gold Rush. It doesn't seem to be the map they like to play at the moment. We have seen them play pretty well on it in the past, but right now it just doesn't seem to be working for them. They're trying to hold it off with some artilleries, but the truck's going to get away, and this is going to definitely be a first map win for SICK6. I'm not sure what the second map is just yet. I believe the second map is Erase's choice. We've seen him play quite well on Bremen, so we might see a Bremen pick. We'll have to wait and see. So there we go, have it, and the time set is 6 minutes 33, and they did it quite a bit faster. Look at the scores now. 41 kills for Olber. We saw him doing some nice headshots near the end. Freeze, 6.8k damage. Nice kill spread across the rest of the players. Squid, of course, did reconnect earlier on. Nice from a race, reasonably decent, but they didn't defend for anywhere near as long, so the damage fall off. I mean, they did the same amount of damage over that amount of time. It's going to be supply. So it looks like we're going to have supply as the choice for erase. I'm not too sure about this map for supply, for erase, sorry. We're going to have to see how they can, oops. Yeah. We're going to have to see what they can do. It's going to be very difficult for them, I think. SICK6 seem to be, would be, I think, very confident on this map, especially their big aimers like Squid and Olber. It's going to be, it's going to be very difficult for them. You can't wait to bash in the final. Didn't you play them in the final the other day? I think you played them in the final last week or something. You had a good opportunity to bash them in the final then. Shots fired. Don't forget, Tag is still in this. Tag, of course, Summer Cup champions as well, so can't write them off. I think it's Tag against SICK6 in the next game if SICK6 managed to close this win out, and that would be quite a game indeed. But this is the second map. This is, I believe this is a racer's choice. You see SICK6 on the attack. If SICK6 can get in a good push, they can set a nice fast time. It's going to be very hard for Erase to sort of reply to it. Nice early pushes though from SICK6. They've got quite a few kills. They haven't really managed to get too many people out. Nice shooting from Squid on that low area. Gonna pop a nade into middle as well. So slow moving attack from SICK6. Erase all set up in the low area and mid area. I'm gonna watch someone on the defense now. I'm gonna pick up Tony. He's on the rifle grenade. Pings up a shot towards the high area. Doesn't actually manage to get a kill. And SICK6 are gonna kill out the respawns of both teams coming at the same time there. So any kills here? Both teams know they're going to be out for about 15 seconds. Nice rifle grenade from Tony. Doesn't actually hit anything. SICK6 playing very defensive here. Nice double kill from Tony. That grenade K43 combo. This is a very, very slow, methodical attack from SICK6. They're just shooting a lot. Not really making any progress into the lower area. They are bouncing down now though. Really nice airstrike from player. That's going to just hold them off, and here come the SICK6 team trying to push in the lower area. Erase are going to be able to hold them off. Squid just backs off all the way into the cave. He's going to pick up the kill on the engineer planting mines. SA did manage to get a mine off though, so we'll see what that can do. Does actually pick up quite a lot of damage on a couple of guys, and that's going to help Snatix out as the last man alive in that low area. The respawn of Axis is coming in very, very soon though. Well, they already have respawned in fact. And they're still holding on. They managed to defend this first stage for 2 minutes. It does seem to be a bit chaotic at the moment. They haven't really had like a solid defense in this low area. They haven't had much to deal with either though, to be honest. SICK6 haven't really made too much progress. They seem to be just shooting a lot, which doesn't always work. You know, you shoot a lot long range, push into low area with pistols. If you can even push in, they haven't managed to do too much of that so far. They finally get a nice push in the low area. And it looks like SA and Snatix are going to be able to reclaim. Nice play from Snatix, getting the revive, getting a lot of damage in as well. He's going to push back up. Not sure of the situation in terms of the flag. And Squid is the last one alive. Nice headshot from Snatix. And Erase yet again, holding on. That's going to be 3 minutes on the clock already. And this first stage is looking very, very tasty. Well played to Erase. They're having to withstand quite a bit of pressure. The long range shooting can be hard to deal with. Snatix, you can see, doing a really good job getting those revives in and a lot of damage as well. So well played to him. I'm going to switch it up to someone else now though. I'm going to see Clown, who's... that was just a comedy moment as we hear a plant going down. The plant is actually going to get planted just as SA's grenade comes in to just annihilate the engineer. SA gets killed. He needs to get revived. That Panzer! Oh, that Panzer was so unfortunate. The call for the defuse. Nice rifle grenade by Clown's going to kill both engineers. No medics in position. They both got killed by Olba as well. So that's going to be it. Really nice rifle grenade from Clown. Save that dynamite from getting defused. Both engineers jumped on it at the same time. Maybe a little bit of a mistake. But if it would have worked, it would have been perfect. Rush that defuse. The Allies are pushing out very quickly now. They're going to meet Axis at the CP. The airstrike, I'm not sure about that. It's going to fend them off, but they're not going to be able to have the artillery spam now. And that's not going to be very good for the rest of their defense.
The truck is past the first barrier.
Well, we see one artillery go down. We'll see if the second one can come down very, very shortly. As they seem to be pretty well set up at CP. It was actually players' artillery from the CP. We need to see that second artillery go down. Here we go. Nice play by SA. So they do get the spam down on main even after that strike, but Twiddy is getting the plant down on main right now. Tony did move across. Clown is going to finish that plant off. And they should be able to defuse this. The respawn of allies have come in. They have got a good opportunity to defuse this though. They haven't got CP. And that's the best time, the best chance you've got of getting the defusers when they haven't got the CP. SA and Tony both going to go through the door. Slightly high risk here. They haven't got any medics, it would seem. SA's getting that defuse. Lots of charge put into that. Tony doesn't get in down in time. He decides to kill out on the respawn, and that's going to be main plant going to the SICK6 team. That was Clown finishing off Twiddy's drop of the dynamite. Some nice double engineer push through the caves. As we see now, the Erase team are set up on this west side. And they have put an artillery down on main. That's going to slow down the allies just a little bit. Nice kill. The spam's going to come in and probably kill another ally. Really should. Unfortunate there. The respawn from Axis is going to come in. No kill on that respawn for Oxy's nade. And SICK6 again being very, very slow, very defensive. It has worked reasonably well so far. They are in the back of the truck. Nice play from Oxy. The truck is going to be in a horrible position at west where it gives the Axis quite a lot of cover on this west side. And we hear some footsteps in the west tower. It's going to be player getting in some shots. I'm going to switch up to Olba, who's pushing in the main area. He knows there's someone on west. It's kind of standard. Going to get in a lot of damage. He does get a team kill at the same time as well. And we see a pause. And it looks like it's Snatix lagging once again. So I hope you're enjoying this game, guys. I see quite a few new faces in channel. If you haven't already, please do hit follow. Your support does help my channel quite a lot. Also, all my followers, you can get in on a giveaway that I'm running right now. You can check my profile. Somewhere down there it says a giveaway. There's a link to it. And that is a giveaway for Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Just say thank you to you guys. That's made possible from the donations I've received from casting. So thank you very much to people who donated. Thank you to people who follow my channel as well. It does help a lot. Not so much at the moment, but long term. If I wanna progress on Twitch, I really need a lot of followers and a lot more than what I've got right now. So I just got to keep working at it. So I need your support.
Prepare to fight.
Lucky Pro, sorry. I always called you Lucky Pro, my bad. Lucky Pro in channel. Welcome This game is very much underway. This is the second map. This is 6-6, 2-0 lead. I didn't update the score on the front page. I got a bit distracted when I was trying to do that. As we see them, they managed to get the truck into position, and the score is now updated. 6-6 have a 2-0 lead for sure. So they have got the truck pretty much in position. You see Snatic still trying to defend it. Still going to put a little bit of a defense here. Player is supporting him as well. I never liked that position in the Upper West area. Very, very open. You see Snatic's hearing some footsteps. It's going to take down Oxy, who actually gets taken down by that nicely placed landmine. It's going to come up against Squid. Nice shot from Snatics. And now there's a 3-man West defense. I'm going to switch it across to someone else. I'm going to watch someone on the attack. I'm going to pick up Clown, taking quite a few shots. He does try and get that respawn rifle grenade in. He's going to shoot towards Player. You saw the Player just like be like, ooh, and he quickly dodged that. Fortunate for the field up for the Axis. As Clown's going to push towards this main area. He's going to get the rifle onto main. Unfortunately hits those steps. And I'm going to actually pick up now I'm going to pick up Clarky, who's on east. Not having much to do with just yet. That's going to change any second as we see a couple of players pushing towards that east side. And Clarky does a lot of damage. Doesn't get any kills, but he does seem to be quite a good team playing player. I don't think he would care too much about missing the kills. Just about getting as much damage as possible. He does eventually pick up a kill. That nade nearly drops down. As we saw Freeze being very sneaky at this back area. I managed to pick him up just in time. He's going to get the nade onto Essay. Why wasn't the call coming in? I think it was maybe even Essay who saw it. So he just went plowed straight into Freeze for no real need. We see Twiddy, the engineer, by himself on this east side. He's going to have to come up against Clarky. Actually, it's a 3 or 4 man push through this east wall. They're going to push through the main area. Nice nade from Snatics. Gets the kill onto the engineer as well. The revive needs to come in. He taps out. That is unfortunate. Nice nade from Oxy. SA, 2 spawns in a row just insta-gived by nades. It's got to be quite frustrating. But his landmines previously placed, they're going to take out the engineer who's going to push in east. So we see Clown pushing up this upper area. He's going to come up against Tony. Going to get in a kill because of the block. Nice play by Clown. Oh, nice shooting as well. He's going to be able to get in some... he does push forward, gets taken down, but the revive is going to come in. And he's just going to wait off as the build comes in on control. The gold crate is going to be moving into the back of the truck. And at the moment, this looks like it could be around an 11-minute time unless Erase can just add a little bit more time to this clock. Just slow down the truck. Don't let it move. You know they're coming towards west. You can hear a lot of jumping around, a lot of footsteps. Vank had pushed out there. So it looks like 6-6 are pretty much all respawning at the moment. Allowing lots of kills coming in for Freeze and Olba. I didn't see those guys. They were sneaky. They were up on the top and they were shooting them when they came out the back spawn. But 3 or 4 kills between those guys. And they're going to be able to get the truck moving. And I think that's going to be the truck away unless Tony can do something. He has got like 3 kills already. And he's going to eventually get taken down by Olba. He got 3 kills there. But the truck is away. The respawn comes in for a race. The respawn does deal with the spawn killers. They're being very, very annoying in those towers. I used to hate that. Very hard to shoot people in those towers. And you can't give them as well. So even if they die, the revive will easily come in. Twitty's going to get destroyed by an artillery any second. I don't know how these artilleries aren't hitting these guys. I'm watching this. It just doesn't make any sense. So the truck is going to move towards the CP. It's going to be around about an 11-minute, 10-second time. Really nicely played from 6-6 in the end. They were getting delayed quite a bit on that first stage. And nothing really happening for Twitty, so the truck is definitely going to get in. Really nicely played. I'm going to bring up the scores once again. And here we go. Here's the scores. Nice damage and kill spread for Erase. A bit uneven kill spread for allies. You see Olba with 25 kills and Oxy with 9 kills, but only 1k damage difference. So Olba doing a good job finishing off a lot of kills for his team. The damage slightly in the defending team's favour, same with the kills, as you would kind of expect. And yes, indeed, there are people still playing this game. This is Cybergamer Season 2, Division 1, and there are 2 divisions. I think there are about 15 or 16 teams in the playoffs for this tournament between the divisions, I'm not sure. And there's 3-on-3 as well. And then there's the Phase 3-on-3 tournament. And we just had the Nations Cup, Summer Cup. So ET is still very much being played. Not to the extent that it perhaps was once upon a time, but that's what happens. Games progress, people get older, they can't play as much. And it's a very sad story. It happens to every game. But it's still good to watch every now and again. And I try to stream games every Monday and Sunday as well, so just a little bit of fun. We're going to see a race.
Capture the forward
Trying to break this time. They have to do this to stay in the game. There's only 11 minutes on the clock. If they lose this, they're going to drop to a 4-0 loss. And they will drop down into the lower bracket. I'm not 100% sure who they'll face. I'm pretty sure SICK6, if they were to win, come up against Tag, which would be very, very nice. We see Snatix as the Panzer. He's in position, waiting for the respawn of SICK6. Panzer comes in. It does take out one Insta-Gibbs Twiddy, and that's going to open up the lower area for a race. I'm going to try and switch it across to someone on this lower area. It's going to be Olba and Oxy only on Lugers, and they managed to hold that off. You see Olba managed to get in a kill as well, but I think that the sort of reaction from Clown and Freeze really helped out there. You saw that there was probably a weakness in the lower area. Very experienced players, they're going to be able to pick up on that very quickly. And I think Oxy got full spawn there. There's a very, very strong low defense here from the Axis. They're not having too much to do at the moment. It's Olba all by himself for 10 seconds. He sees an ally push in the upper area. He's going to have a few to deal with. Gets overrun, and it doesn't matter how good an aimer you are, you're going to get overrun. SA puts down a plant. I thought that was slightly misplaced, but 25 seconds, the time is dipping already on that. Twiddy's going to go in for a quick defuse. Ed comes in, it doesn't kill him, amazing. And he's going to get in that defuse. Nice kills from Squid. I don't know how Twiddy survived there. He didn't have any medic support, just dancing around on that dynamite with his fires out. And the next respawn is going to come in for SICK6. Eraser going to have a couple of seconds just to move in. The spam from Twiddy is going to just sort of ward them off. Oh, they're going to run over his nades. Not a good idea. That's how to give the Finnish engineer some more spam kills. He does get a landmine kill as well. So we've got Twiddy here, still getting a lot of damage in. He decides to kill it. I'm going to switch it up and watch some more of Clown. Going to try and get in those preemptive rifle shots towards the respawn of the allies. He's in a good position just to give quite a few calls as they push in towards the lower area. He's going to ping a shot towards that main door. He's going to have to deal. Nice play by Clown. He does dive on his own grenade, but he pushed the allied off the stairwell. That was pretty funny. And I'm going to switch it up to someone on the attack. He's going to be Vank. The low area is very, very clear. The dynamite is going down from Erase. Nice Gib though. I think that was Twiddy. Really nicely played. And it's the defensive engineer is always going to know how important a Gib on the offensive engineer is. As we see Freeze get in. A nice respawn airstrike kill. Going to be very, very annoying. Just pushing behind them. Nice shots by Freeze. Nearly picks up a third. And that's just frustrating play. The Estonian just trying to get in some back shots just to frustrate them. He probably realised he couldn't take them all down. And he manages to respawn back in. The Allies having a really hard time of it on this first stage. We have got the plant down a couple of times, or close to at least. They've either been fended off or the defuse came in. Nearly their airstrike worked again. They're going to be able to take over this low area. Nice rifle grenade from Tony. Doesn't hit anything. He's going to hit another stairwell shot. Again, no kills for him. It looks like Erase have taken over this low area. They are pushing up to the upper stairs as well. Squid picks up that double MP40 kill. And they're all the way back at the flag. They should have quite a presence in the low area, Erase. But that kill out and nade nearly got it done. And Twitty pushes out to do a mine just before the respawn of allies comes in. Double mine, in fact, really nicely played. And right now, 6-6 only have to hold for about 4 more minutes at this stage, and I think it's going to be game over. Erase have to beat the time to stay in the game to force a deciding map. It doesn't look too good for them just yet. We're seeing, and this isn't boring by any stretch of the imagination. This is very, very tight. Diffusers coming in, a lot of nice crossfires on this low area in particular. We see the Panzer in position. Unfortunately, fired a little bit too early. Tony gets a couple of kills in there, pushing in that low area. You see Vank making moves on the upper area. I saw lots of allied players bounce in low. And Clarky's going to need to get in a couple of revives, and they might be able to get this plant down on low. No, SA is not around. It's going to be down to Tony, the rifle. Tony does get a grenade kill. Twitty should be able to get revived though. SA is now coming into the low area. He might be able to get a plant down. Lots of kills coming in for 6-6. Nice shot by Twitty. Gets a double kill. And he's going to pick up the 3-man in the end to shut down that Erase attack. Again, Erase in position a couple of times. They just can't finish it off. And 6-6 holding on by a thread. The defense is very, very temperamental at the moment. They are getting some nice revives though. It is very good team play action. But, Erase definitely getting into the low area a bit too often. They want to get some crossfires. It is Twitty shooting by himself a lot of the time. And they're overwhelmed once more. And the rotation comes in. Clown does get a double kill in. And they're going to be able to take over this low area once more. They need to get the give onto Squid here. Unfortunately does not. The revive's going to come in. And again, 6-6 come down the stairs and just freely annihilate the allied attack. The truck's been pushed a bit too far forward now. Just making it very easy for Axis. And this is where you're thinking maybe it's over. Erase is the attacking team. Probably won't think they've got much of a game left. 4 minutes remaining. Double rifle grenade kill on main for Clown. Rank is making some progress up the upper area though. Wasn't getting shot at all. And just got destroyed by Olber, who pushed out in the low area. He's going to be pushing towards the allied spawn. Getting a lot of damage off towards these guys. Snatics as the Panzer. Not sure what he was doing there. SA gets a double Thompson Fraggen. Eats freezes grenade in return, so we're seeing the same frustrating play over and over again from Erase. It's got to be horrible to play like this. You see Clown does get taken down by that Panzer, but it's not going to be enough. I think this is going to be a 4-0 win. It's a bit of a shame in the end. Erase playing fairly well, but just not, like I say, not being able to close out any sort of situations, any opportunities. Got into low and planted quite a few times. I see Vank going to be very unlucky here. Oh, he didn't. I don't know why Freeze didn't throw that nade. I don't think it would have made too much of a difference, but they finally get the flag. But I think it's game over. I don't think there's going to be anything they can do here. If they manage to beat this time, I would just be so surprised. We're going to see Tony do a little trick shot here. Let's see what it can do. We'll see it fly over any second. It does manage to hit Freeze. Nearly gets Squid as well. So nicely played from Tony, but Only 2 minutes remaining. They're going to have to pretty much somehow make the truck fly through the map. I don't even think if Axis all went AFK they could win. It's that bad. So I think that is definitely game over. It's been a good game though. Good game, Axis indeed. This is the quarterfinals of Cybergamer. I did think this would be a reasonably decent game. Erase have been slightly underperforming lately. Not underperforming, just not at their best. They're not closing out situations often enough. There seems to be a bit of frustration within the team. Hopefully they can pick things up. They're going to drop to the lower bracket. I'm not sure who they'll face. They'll either face Trick Jump or Electrostatic Disher, I would have thought. But they could also face I can't remember the other team. Cat in a Hat. They could also face Cat in the Hat. I would assume they would face Trick Jump though, but that's just me assuming. 1 minute remaining on the clock. We're going to see just the last few kills. The plant is going to go down on main, I believe. Nice little rifle shot from Clown isn't going to get it done. We're going to see SICK6 progress in the quarterfinals to the semi-finals, and I think they're taking on Tag. Now Tag against SICK6 would be pretty amazing. Not sure how it works in terms of the lineups. I'm pretty sure Clown is in both SICK6 and Tag's lineup. I guess he is officially SICK6 now that he's actually played for them. Not sure how that works again. So I'm going to try and pick up the stats before this game is over, so I don't have any early disconnects. We'll see what happens. I'll do the stats now once. Okay, that didn't work. I need to find that in my config. So this is going to be a 4-0 victory for SICK6, well deserved in the end. Erase had their opportunities, they had their chances, but just wasn't going to happen for them in the end. As we see, I can't spell and it could spell disaster. Oh yeah, Clown does disconnect just a bit too early for me. 48 kills for Olba, lots of damage, 7.7k as well. Clarky picking up quite a lot of damage for the Erase team. 31 kills for 7k damage does not seem like a good trade. But that's going to be the end of the game. I'm going to update the scores on the main screen.